Hello, this is the Trades at U.S. Stocks and Futures for Market Preview for Thursday the 6th of October and Friday the 7th of October 2022. We are in the fourth quarter. This is the end of the week, so this will be the last market preview. Here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. A couple days up. Obviously, we even closed positive today after gapping down, but we didn't close by. Nasdaq and the S&P closed slightly negative, but they did make it back into positive territory late in the day. Basically closed flat for the session is what it is. Here's a look at the so that's the ES front month futures contract, daily chart of the broad market in futures form. You know, there's not enough volume for a panic. There's not enough VIX reading. There's not enough trend reading. Everything's wrong. I don't think we've gotten to bottom yet. That's my view. And actually, if we get another rally day, I may be buying puts on the market. Here's the S&P cash. Loses 7 points. Not a big deal. But after gapping up, NASDAQ 100 down 9. Again, after gapping down. And after gapping down, it made it back to even and a little bit positive even at one point during the day. Back above the short-term moving average, but the last time that happened was the beginning of September, and then we tanked. So let's be clear about that. I don't think we're in a good time of year for this, and the Saudis or the OPEC raising oil prices based on cutting 2 million barrels a day. That's a problem. The SOX up 23.5, a little more positive than most. The biotech's a little bit flat, but they've not been at the lows yet. The Russell 2000 of the small caps down 13 points. Crude oil, like I said, back up 87.92 because the Saudis and the OPEC are cutting supply. Gold up $11.80. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ negative 1181, so more negative than positive, but not horrible compared to most, some of what we've seen. And then on the New York negative 1192, it's also more negative than positive. Got the volume on the Nasdaq was only this is the problem, right? This is an up day, a rally day after a gap down. Only 4.1 billion shares. This is one of the lightest volume days of the year, like the top 5 worst volume days of the year. That's not good when you're up. I still think that we need to be looking at the downside of the market. The VIX closes down 52 cents to 28.55. Again, we never got a panic reading there. The trend, though, look how fast, I told you this, look how fast this drops off. With the 0.76 reading today, the 10-day moving average is at 0.93. Now, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to drop off anything major tomorrow, but the Thursday and Friday numbers that drop off the 10-day moving average are pretty high numbers. So if we get a couple low readings, we're going to have a sell signal here again real quick. Apple gains 30 cents. Doesn't really matter. It's still hanging more close to the lows. Never got the 13 buy signal. Amazon down 14 cents. I mean, do we ever talk about Amazon down 14 cents? But now that it's a $120 stock. Meta down $1.30. Okay. Google loses 21 cents. Okay. That's fine. Back above 100 though, because it's been under 100, which is weird for what used to be a $3,000 stock. I get it. It's a stock split, but still. Goldman Sachs down $5.87. Netflix loses $4 and a penny. Kind of flat for the last 2 months, 3 months, nothing there. Peloton's $8.49. Why do we even track this anymore? TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 99 cents. Bonds down, rates up. That's what they say. We're heading near the lows, right? Tesla down $8.63. Bouncing off the static trend line. Okay. Zoom down two pennies. Okay. Nvidia was up 42 cents, so it is what it is. Bitcoin sits above 20,000 again. Again, this thing can't break 18,000. Seems to be a wall, and that's fine. In terms of the intra-day action, when we look at the 5-minute candles on all this, here's what you get. So you had the gap up on Tuesday, pushed a little higher, held it. That was basically the day, right? Then gap down on Wednesday, went lower, almost crushed the lows from Tuesday, but then came back, filled the gap, and closed about even. So not exactly ideal from any perspective. And the NASDAQ side looks similar, and that's it, right? It came down a little bit lower during the day. All right, so what's left for economic data? Thursday, we've got the Challenger job cuts at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Unemployment, the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers at 8:30 Eastern Time in the morning. Natty gas at 10:30. A couple Fed members speaking. It is what it is. And then on Friday, because we won't be doing another preview here, got the unemployment rate. So it'll be half size for Forex Thursday night going to Friday. And the final wholesale inventory is at 10 and whatever. That's all we got. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.